but a +2 will still be nice.
You can just never make everybody happy.
All right, we started late, but we're jumping the 10 minutes early, so we are now live.
It's good enough.
Right.
It's good enough. Welcome in, Toaster. Fighting with an animated broom armor and a rug of smothering. That's what I call fighting the furnace. That's what I was fighting when I was moving my house, but all you're missing is a fucking cupboard at this point. What level are you guys at where that is narrow death avoiding level? Level 1? Level 2?
It sounds pretty great. Somebody took Fantasia and is like, yes, now make it violent.
Level 1. That explains it. Well, welcome in, people. It's another day, another Sunday for Herald of Rain. But before we begin, we should do our lovely little spiel of announcements. Start with, it is 75 days left in raising money for Extra Life. We are at $408. Next goal is $420, so we can all blaze it with the kids of Mac Children's Hospital in Hamilton, Ontario, for a good cause, obviously. The money goes to stuff that procedures that they might need, all through Extra Life. We don't touch a single cent of it. So if you're part of this or any of the other Goblin Tuesday group and you want to support, give the money to the kids. They need it. And today we will not be having Amber because she's out watching the Odyssey. Hope she has fun with that. I'll try not to kill Aryan, but I make no promises.
Specifically, she went to
big theater.
We have IMAX in town, but there's one in Toronto that is like a proper IMAX.
Gotcha. That's also what I want to do.
82 of these screens in the world, so they went to go see that one.
I've
What's the
been trying
difference?
to get to one of those theaters.
It's designed for the 70 mil film, whereas the other ones are just better projection, I think.
Basically,
yeah.
It gets cropped a little bit, the height of it. It's made for the 70 millimeter, which, doesn't make it as accessible, but it is pretty fucking good, so I want to go see it. Anyways, you can also check out our other projects. We have Springer, who's doing Knife Springer. How was the fair that you did?
It was okay. It wasn't the greatest. Sometimes I feel like I've going back to the same places over and over. I feel like I've sold all the knives I'm going to those people. So I got to start selling online again.
Nice. Well, all the best with that. And if you need an announcement read, I've got the voice for it, apparently.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to make me like a highlight reel. You promised that.
Yes, I am.
You promised that.
you have to chase a lot of things to do. I'm a busy woman. Anyway, other than that, we have Azrael's TikToks still coming out. Go check them out. As a girl dad and chocolate chip cookie eater, he has excellent tastes, except that he doesn't share them unless it's on social media. You can also check out Jensen and I at Crit Crafters, where we're participating in several projects, including Odyssey of the Dragon Lords and Vermintide, which is underway again. So far, in between sessions for Vermintide, we've been playing for Warhammer, we've been playing Vermintide 2, and I am now really in love with the game. I'm freaking good at it.
Awesome. Which one? Which character?
Vermintide 2. I play the elf. I play Corellian. She's so mean. I love her.
Yeah, she is. She is definitely a mood, and it is fantastic. I love the banter between her and the dwarf.
Yeah. Barden's crazy.
You know me.
Anonymous just donated $12.
Hey, thank you.
Thank
you for that.
Whoever donated. That is awesome. That being said, with those $12, you can, if you want to, give the party like a bonus or give me, the DM, a bonus of a D12 for any of the rolls. If you are in chat and you would like to let us know, please go ahead. If not, a donation is still perfect. Go ahead and check and see if they donated to anything in particular. But beyond that, we should get into a little recap of what happened last session, because last I left you, you were underground. Does anybody remember what happened? Shall we piece it together?
Sure, I can give the recap. The party shows up to the public library, and we have to pick the lock on the front door to find what was it, Rumi? No.
Yes, it was Rumi.
Rumi. We have to find Rumi on the inside, sleeping, pretending to read. But we scoured the library, found the secret entrance to the underground library area. We went down and found a whole bunch of cool stuff. First, we found a samurai's room, and then Derek made him mad, and he attacked us.
Typical Derek.
But we looted the room, got a bunch of stuff. Next, we went into
You came into a samurai's training room, perfect, peaceful, serene, and we were like, you know what I'm going to do? Rob the place.
Well, the robbing didn't happen first. The murder happened, then the robbing happened.
He was already dead.
Desecration. Desecration. Yep, it's worse.
Then we got into the anti-library, a small little library, and we were supposed to give up a memory each to be able to take something out of the library. Nikuman gave up the memory of Hakim dying. Yeah. And then everyone else was like, I'm not giving up a memory, and then we fought the ghost, and Nikuman still lost
just
out.
Killed the librarian.
Yeah.
You just killed the freaking librarian, dude. They're evil.
Bitch had it coming.
They're so mean.
Nikuman picked up a mechanical snake cobra thing, which is going to be fun to investigate. And then we were going into the third room, and that's where we cut off last time.
Right. We activate this scene for you guys. Bring you back under the river, where Derek was the first one to step through this door that had opened up into what looks like the inside of a tent. Another strange room. Get some good atmosphere up in here. And the room that you walked into, the ground was like grass and dirt. Interior looked...
Did we lose Fox? Shoot.
Yep. Of course, yep.
Maybe.
Perfect timing.
Was that efficient German internet?
So I went to apparently a fake IMAX recently, this past week, to see Spider-Man. You breaking up, Fox?
Yeah.
You seem to be back.
Okay. Let's give it a second.
I just looked up if it was a real IMAX or not, but apparently it was not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like the one that I have in town is, I think, is just like better quality cameras, and they crank the sound up to like 20.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Well,
so when you go to the Odyssey, and spoilers, they stab the Cyclops in the eye. He starts screaming. It's very loud.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Spoilers
that
for a
is one
book.
thing I don't like about...
Spoilers for a 3,000-year-old story.
Yeah.
I think it's older than that.
No, it was about 3,000 years, yeah. It's like 3,000 and change. I might be off by a century or two.
Yeah.
At that point, does it really fucking matter?
Yes. To a historian. Anyways, as I was saying, the room you enter looks like the interior of a tent. The grass is almost frozen over. It's very cold. The moment you step in, you see your breath sort of crystallize in a puff of condensation. There are various rugs and furs scattered all around. There's a particular round wooden shield that you see lying against a bed that has been also similarly piled with furs of various kinds of animals, and chests filled with great axes, throwing axes equivalent, and some distinct sword shapes, as well as spears scattered all around, and 5 bodies. 4 sitting, leaning, sort of half decomposed, partially skeletonized bodies leaning against each of the chairs, 4 places on this wooden table, and 1 upon the throne. The big wooden chair that you see. Remnants of a cooking fire of some sort in the middle, still glowing.
Do I see a throne?
This fancy chair here, on the bear rug. It's not made of gold, but it is wood.
Sorry, so there's one body on the bear rug chair, and then there's other bodies just around the floor?
4 around the table, sitting.
As we step in, Fenric's just gonna eye them warily and just... How much do you want to bet that they're going to move the second we touch anything in here?
Did we hear any voices?
You did once, Derek stepped through. Can't remember if I told you. That was the perfect time. You see what looks like as you sort of look around, inspect a little bit, it's almost delayed. The mouth of the skeleton sitting on this wooden throne sort of drops open a little bit with a little clunk, a little bony clunk, and you hear a voice that starts to carry. Path forward is not cut only through steel, but paved by what is left behind. Prove your blood carries weight. Same as always, I'm going to copy paste.
Can you repeat that?
Yep. The path forward is not cut only by steel, but paved by what is left behind. Prove your blood carries weight.
Nikoman's going to come up behind Derek and just say, one of these times, are they going to tell us the riddle right out? Tell us what we need to do?
Why would they do that?
Well, to make it simple. They want something, we want something. Let's cut to the chase.
It's not how these ever work.
You've seen these before?
Once or twice.
Everybody knows you gotta work for it.
Now, looking around the room, can I take a guess? Does this look like Viking?
I would say you can do it with advantage. Yes, with you, even without doing the check, you can tell very much that this is Nordic. I didn't cut out again, did I? Okay. You can tell very much that this is like Nordic or Scandinavian inspired. The make of the weapons is similar. You can see very well from the cold weather and the type of clothing that they wear. The decoration that they use, it is similar. Familiar. Question is, what would you like to do?
If I pop the side of Sky and look around the room before I really step in any further, am I going to see anything interesting?
Yup. Once you pop the side of the Gaib, there is a general magical, how do I say, aura around the room, particularly centered around the chair and the table. But you also spot what looks like a fancy chest down by the bottom of the bed that emanates a little bit of a stronger glow to you. But because the chest is closed, you're not really sure exactly what it's coming from.
Well, as far as anything magical goes, it seems to be centered around talking skeleton and the throne over there, the four sitting around that table, and that chest laying at the end of the bed. So I could not tell you what is inside. Obviously, it's closed. But that seems to be the strongest point of magic in the room. Cautiously step a few feet forward.
Ariona's gonna walk in behind her. After Rumi also steps through, you see the door start to close once again, sealing you inside.
Now, are all the weapons, are they in good shape, immaculate shape, or some of them beat up and broken?
Some of them have seen use, but there are others that look quite well. It's more those that are on the rack seem to be have been used lightly. They see scars of battle on it, bit of warping, bit of chipping. But the ones in the chest seem rather immaculate.
Derek's gonna look at the dead bodies and then at Galen and say, "Don't you devout type of people have a way to detect whether these are dead or really dead?"
To a certain lesser or greater degree, I don't have that ability right yet, but could offer some protections to somebody. Let me check just to be sure.
I thought that was a channel divinity thing, like
that
the
was
bog
just
standard
like-
for paladins.
You can.
Yeah, divine sense.
As a bonus action.
Yeah. I'll roll a use of channel divinity for divine sense and burn out my eyes.
Well, it's seems rather obvious that the bodies in the room have lingering what looks like necromancy, or like from your perspective, you haven't really seen necromancy before too much, beyond hearing about it and seeing some things in training. But you see this what looks like dark, shadowy, smoky cloud almost hanging around these four dead bodies. You figure it gives you a sense of unease, of disquiet. Soul's not at peace.
Yeah, so when Galen does that, he kind of just grasps something behind, on the back of his shield that you can't really see, and then whispers a few words, and his eyes glow briefly.
Just for a second.
He just looks back at Derek and says, "Yeah, these are problematic, but you already knew that." Just the 5 as far as I could tell.
Hearing that, Fenric steps quietly behind Dirk.
Yes, Derek.
You know, there's a dead body that's in the chair, and you're now closer to the chair than I am, right?
Yes, but there are 4 dead bodies over there, and now you are between me and them. By my calculations, 1 is better than 4.
Nikoman's gonna go up to the
Depends on
table.
calculation. Okay.
Is
You see it is laden with food.
That was my question. Is the food good or is it rotten?
Fine. That doesn't seem to be like it might as well have been freshly laid down, set out maybe like 10, 20 minutes ago. And it's pretty appetizing. There's slabs of meat, freshly cooked, sausages and potatoes and bread, some leafies for decoration.
Master Nikoman, don't trust the food.
There's also a horn of ale.
Ale?
Several of them, actually.
Really, anything on that table, just don't trust it.
Nikoman's gonna he's gonna plop down and start casting a ritual.
Popping down where? In the lap of.
Right where
Dead.
yeah.
Okay. You sit in his lap, you hear a little clunk of bones. You sit. It's a bit uncomfortable.
Oh, I'm not in his lap. I'm just on the floor next to the table.
Okay. All right.
This is gonna take 10 minutes.
Gotcha. I thought you were giving my my poor undead.
A lap dance?
Yeah.
I think that's where you're going for. I'm just wondering about this saying. So the path forward is not cut by steel, but paved by what's left behind. Prove your blood carries weight. I have an idea. I don't know if it's a good one.
Any idea sounds like a good one at the moment. I'm not sure what this one means.
They always do.
I'll take a minute just like really considering this, and I'm gonna roll a dice to see if I actually go through with the idea or not. Oh yes, we are. Okay.
The fate's safe.
Fate's rolled a 19. Said, "Yep, do it." Yeah, he's gonna take off one of his gloves, pull out just one of the plain daggers, and cut a line across his palm and squeeze blood over the fire in the middle of the room.
Hey, all right. You cut open your hand and you squeeze your blood into the fire, and you see a few drops like spill out, sizzle as they hit the embers, and the smoke and the fire in the pit turns vaguely greenish for a second. Tell me, what legacy is in your blood? From where do you come?
From a place far to the west. And the legacy it's in my blood. Shadow and death.
And you believe the shadow and death will keep your battle brothers safe? That you would sacrifice it all?
I've tried to
brethren.
move away from that legacy, and it only got people killed.
Then you
I have
know
a
what
feeling
it
at that
is.
moment, Ikuman, when I say killed, he just hears like static.
Yes. There's like an odd popping, steaming sound that you don't quite place. Then you know what it is to hold on to your roots. You don't
Not
admit
when
it.
the roots have been forcibly cut.
Tell me, do you wish to hold on to this legacy? Or do you wish to be unburdened from it? Which river will you choose to travel down?
I was never given the choice. So I do not choose.
Is the voice coming
Choice.
from the room in general, or is it from the skeleton on the throne?
You get the feeling it's echoing throughout, despite it being a tent essentially. But you do sense that most of it is coming from a throne, the skeleton atop the throne with the jaw moving occasionally. A choice must be made. If you are forced into it, consider this your choice. What will be your legacy?
My legacy. Hmm. Will only ever be a continuation of what I was.
You hesitate. You show no courage, no sanctity in the spilling of blood.
No. I consider my words carefully. But they are who I am as a person. Words have power, and to use the wrong ones is cowardly.
That we can agree. Is there none among you with courage, with honor, with legacy, to prove your worth? Or face death by steel?
And how would you have us prove ourselves? What exactly are you looking?
Sacrifice is a necessary part of battle, of being a warrior. Tell us, what legacy, what title, what honor are you willing to stain, to give up, to pursue the honor of your brethren, your cause?
Well, let's say my legacy is one of a merchant's life, but also of fire and death and magic. And that has led down a path I had never considered, never imagined. I was separated from my family, and I found some of them, only to discover that another member held by people who should not, no longer belong in this world. And as far as the lengths I would go to save them, not even I know that. All I know is that if there is even the slightest chance, I will save her. My sister will not be in their hands for as another minute than necessary. Right now, you are slowing me down.
Then make your oath in blood before the old gods.
Kind of look around real quick and find a little dagger or something, I guess from one of these piles, and then walk back over to the pit in the middle of the fire and do what Derek did, and I'll cut down, cut open my palm and let some blood drip into the flames, and just well, I vowed on my honor, my blood, my word, I will save my family. Whether it costs me my own or not, my own life. I know my sister does not deserve this. My parents do not deserve this. The people of this Silk Road do not deserve. And if there was anything worth fighting for in my very short life, this would be it. And then I'll squeeze my palm and let the blood drip into the flames.
The same sight that you've seen before happens. The smoke turns green, but for a second, you see some of the steam that seems to rise curl around that cut in your hand. You take 4 points of damage
Cool.
from that cut. But where it seals, you see a few runes in Futhark sort of appear. Difficult to read initially. On sort of where you made the cut. The cut closes, leaving only the runes. And where your sight of the Gaib has popped up, where would have been, you see the sort of magical emanation from within the chest disappear. And a bit of a glow start to come from those runes on your palm.
Does it look like a similar glow that came from the chest?
Mhm.
Cool. Nifty. More magical scars.
No such thing as too many, I think.
That's okay. Chicks dig scars. Mine just come with extra pizzazz.
Call to come get your man. You see around the room, the skeletons move a little bit, seeming to almost relax in their seats. And you see a bit of, there is almost like a cold breeze that sort of flows through the room. Then you hear the flapping, and where before there was just tent, you see a seam sort of split open and a door appear on this side. Just a little gap between the two chests.
Now, do I know how to read the rune on my hand? Or
You think maybe if you can ask for some help, you do have a fairly well-traveled person upon with you, if you want to ask. Or anybody else, if you want to.
Well, I'll kind of float down on my hand for a few moments. Just watch as it heals and the runes form. This is one that's I'm not familiar with. Does anyone know how to read it's Norse? Scandinavian? One of the northern religions.
I actually had a few friends that traveled. Let me take a look, young man. You see Rumi sort of steps up, inspects your hand a little bit of muttering under his breath. Then he looks at you for a second and he says, I hope you know the power of that oath that you just uttered. Hope it was not done so lightly. I expect it was not, but it is better to check.
Plot twist.
There's nothing
Fenric
light
is
about
now a paladin.
Fenric multiclass. Time for some HP, guys.
Gotta get that buff. I am familiar with the type of magic. I have seen this once before. There was an enchanted needle that gave some sort of effect. Essentially what this will do is it will give you some measure of life. It makes you less vulnerable to decaying magics, to necrosis. You have resistance to necrotic damage. And it guards your life to sort of boost you in your cause. You have Life Ward. When you would be reduced to 0 hit points, you can drop to 1 instead, 1 HP.
Nice.
But it can't be used again until the next dawn.
So I have orcish relentless endurance without being an orc.
You have the life well tattoo, essentially.
Nice. Cool.
Drag that to you.
For guys that are dead, they're really judgy about how people live their lives.
Yep.
Potentially.
Usually are.
Do take note that this is an attunement item as well. So
Oh, fine.
you get to make a choice.
How far into the
I'm
ritual do I get?
assuming-
I mean, there's no fighting, so do you want to stop and listen to what's going on? Because you
Nick-
can hear it.
Nikoman's gonna keep doing the ritual the entire time.
Then by the end of their discussion, you're at the end of your ritual. What are you casting?
All right. Well, first, because I'm casting a ritual, I get a magical backlash.
Hey, speaking of, I believe somebody else had to or something about magic as well, Fenric. Check your last message that you sent me on Discord. Just in
Oh,
case.
yes. Yep, no, I remember.
Okay, Nikoman, go ahead and roll.
It's just a charisma check, straight charisma check.
Yes, it's your spellcasting ability, so your charisma check.
Plus proficiency or not proficiency?
That would be a saving throw then.
Same. Well, yeah. So just charisma
Give me a
check.
second. Give me a second. Let me find my notes on that. There are so many. Yes, it's a saving throw.
Okay.
So charisma saving throw for you.
That's a 23.
You're good. You're in a place where magic seems to not fight you very much. It's very much in harmony here in this part of the world. What are you casting?
Purify food and drink.
Okay. So glad you did that. All right.
So Nikoman spends that whole time finally casts Purify food and drink, risking magical backlash to do this. And then he gets up, grabs an ale horn, grabs a hunk of meat. He says, "All right, I'm ready."
And like there's like this little gust of wind that blows over the table and brings with you the delicious waft of food.
Did anyone else want anything?
Well, if you've gone to the trouble of making everything nice and presentable.
I would have laughed if it just like all dissolved, decayed to dust.
Nikoman's drinking
He's
his
been
ale.
searching for a glass of ale since the start of the campaign.
It's just sand.
The ale touches your lips. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, you get a glass of
Make a
ale.
Constitution save.
It's actually blood.
Nice. I grab a,
yep,
what is that? A rib roast there?
Yeah,
I
basically.
grab the entire rib roast. It's coming with me.
You take the whole roast.
Awesome.
I'll just go around and I will take that already nicely made plate that has meat, potatoes, and bread on it.
You just take the whole
And-
plate. Perfect.
Yep, taking the plate and that's just a tipped over bucket. I'll take it, one of the horns of ale.
You get a nice little horn of ale.
Start chowing down like a good old halfling. Nom, 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 nom.
You see
Nikoman will
Ruby
look
goes,
at. Yeah, go for it.
Interesting selection of meat, though I can't say I am much appetizer. I shall look at these very interesting items. You go on ahead. He almost seems to observe you from the corner of his eye as you're eating. Interesting. I wonder if it was on some sort of preservation spell. He's like sort of muttering to himself about the arcane background of it. You see Arjun is just kind of in the back looking at you guys.
I'll just
It's
kind
not,
of
it's not
wander
any
over.
preservation spell. It's a technique that they have in France.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they call them heat lamps, and they're often used at this thing called a buffet.
Oh, I am very familiar with
This magic, I must study
either
it.
those or, as we look underneath the table and we find these small little metal dishes that have this little permanent flame that keeps everything just warm enough.
To kill all the bacteria, yeah.
Right.
That would be
There's
such a
plenty
fun
of
D&D item. The Permasternos.
That's in my Humblewood campaign. Yeah, you see Galen as you walk up to that far side. This little, it looks like a little bit of a tight squeeze, especially in armor, but not impossible to get through. What is anybody else doing? Or do you want to take the time to
Are we
chill and
ransacking this
snack?
place too?
Yeah, Nikoman's
Oh,
gonna
no.
take his dinner and his beer, and he's just gonna do a lap around the room. He's just gonna look, see if anything's interesting, anything stands out to him.
You see a couple of like battle axes, a couple of swords in very much Viking style, especially the shields. Some are larger, some are a little bit smaller, each painted, with similar sort of heraldry on all of the shields. Seem to belong to some sort of clan or house.
Uh,
There's a little bit of Viking armor too.
Nikoman won't, unless something looks outrageously out of place or something looks really broken. He's not gonna pick up anything, any of the weapons.
Not really. Nothing outrageously broken.
He'll just do a lap around the room, taking a look.
As
You
I'm
do.
eating
There's
my-
some looted
Sorry, go
goods around as well. Looks like gold coins scattered throughout. Items also made of gold. Some silver, some bronze as well.
And there's like a chest right beside the chair.
Mhm.
I'm gonna look
It is
pointedly.
mostly closed, but it is like overflowing with a lot of
Okay.
collected coinage.
I'm gonna look pointedly at the skeleton that's in the chair as I reach down and grab a handful of that coin. Does it react?
You, you reach down, you very much see the skull sort of turn its empty eye sockets towards you. Expectedly.
And you said Rumi was checking out the stuff near the bed.
Yeah,
Just sort of
he's
muttering,
just
opening up the
chest.
chest, rummaging through, closing the chest, inspecting the blade of the axe, the make of the helmet.
As I'm eating my plate of food, like I'm just gonna wander over towards Rumi and just like start describing to no, this is still fresh. It tastes like it was made 10 minutes ago. And then as he's looking through the chest, I'm gonna just be over there with him, just checking things out.
Who's making a move? Do you put the coins in your purse?
No, once he looks at me, I'll put it all back. Unless anyone wants to go toe to toe with these things and then ransack the place.
Do we
World
need
is your
to?
oyster.
If you're going to do that, let me finish first. I'm going to start eating faster.
Yeah, Derek looks behind him, and Nikoman's looking over his shoulder, just eating his beef, and he's got a mug of ale or a horn of ale, and he's like looking like, "Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it?"
Just looks over his shoulder. It's that like anime meme moment where it's like somebody just like their cheeks are bulging and they're just like rapid fire chewing, just like.
And like the slow lean in from the side of the screen.
You see Arya just pulls down her mask and goes, just gonna step here. All right. Is anybody doing anything? let me know. If not,
Nope.
Galen's just
Seriously.
shaking his head.
Doesn't seem like it.
Like,
Well, I guess we can come back later if we want to loot the place.
I was just asking because the past 2 rooms, we killed the thing that was inside, and then we looted everything. So
Well, to be fair, you did piss off the first room. And then the second one was kind of an accident with all of them.
I didn't piss off the first one. It was a judgy little bitch.
That is semantics.
And
However, that
apparently
happens.
related to this one, who was an equally judgy little bitch. And you know what I bet we'll find in the next one? Another judgy little bitch.
Well, you never
Who'd have
know.
thought?
Perhaps the next one's a judgy big bitch. Maybe it still has some
Perhaps.
flesh on its bones. Who knows?
way to find out.
oh, this looks like so much fun.
Yeah, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. You know what? It's a good thing that Fenric is staying on this side of the door if those things wake up.
Except the door closes.
Yeah.
We can prop it up. So I'll start looking around for some of the sturdiest looking weapons, and start
Okay.
propping them up to where they'll block the door from closing.
Galen, you
Yep.
through the flap of the now billowing tent, you spot what looks like a room decked out in finery, marbles, tiled floors, massive statues made out of metal in the shape of a human body, lower half of the body with the top half of what looks like a jackal almost, holding weaponry. Gathered around the central piece of what looks like a golden sarcophagus with jars with other various animal faces sitting around it, along with more urns. And there is right behind the sarcophagus a massive bust of what looks like a king of some sorts, a pharaoh. Though you might not know the exact word, as well as piles and piles of riches, items, jewelry, and gold
Yep.
in the corners of the room. And right in front of this sarcophagus, you spot a sleeping creature. That is what draws most of your attention. Deep breaths, low rumbles. It has a mane and 4 paws, again covered in various sorts of golden jewelry. A creature that is massive, the kind you have never seen before. Strange lion-like, but very much not. It has a mane of red hair with the ends almost blue, patterns on its skin, on its pinkish skin. Seems to be asleep for now.
All right. Just kind of turns around to the rest of the group. Pink lion sleeping in what looks like a really ornate tomb.
Well,
I'll just like lean over to look past his shoulder. I'm gonna assume I don't know what the fuck that thing is.
I don't think most of you do.
and I'm just gonna like lean past Derek and just like look up at him. I volunteer you to go poke it with this.
Sorry, you volunteer who?
Him. I'm gonna look over at Nico.
Master Fenric, thank you for volunteering.
Don't send this squishy.
Send this
No,
question.
no. It is. It is
Galen
okay.
steps
It's
into the
fine.
room.
Oh god. Okay.
Nikaman's in the
You
back.
step directly in front of you is like maybe 7 feet of what looks like a pile of coinage. Do you step directly into the coin? Do you want to sneak? Or
He'll do his best to like skirt the pile of coin to make as little noise as possible, but you know, that's a trip hazard.
Can I get a either dexterity check or a stealth check from you?
Yeah, you're not getting either from me.
Derek will
I
use
will get a
the
dexterity check or a
the
stealth
bonus
check.
action from the robe of mantle to just appear over there.
Okay, make sure you check that off if you have it.
It's just a bonus action.
Okay. What does it look
I
like to
think
the other
I'd be
people?
at disadvantage too with the chainmail.
I believe so.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good time.
Mhm.
There we go. All sorts of noise because that was a 20 I could have rolled. Disadvantage.
Oopsie.
One of which was a nat
Did it
20.
whoops. Cry about
Nat
it.
20 and a
You take a
5.
step. Your first step is rather silent, and then the coinage starts to slip beneath you, and you just stumble a little bit, and there's a tinkling of coins on like marble floors, and you see one massive golden eye sort of open up. And a puff of breath. You see your move. It seems to have wings almost, and a massive feathered tail that just sort of starts to swish a little bit in agitation.
It flies
As
now.
it spots you, and then Derek in the corner.
It flies down.
I'm gonna go back to
God.
the table of food. I'm gonna grab a plate. I'm gonna grab the
Uh-huh.
steak and the chicken, and I'm gonna put it all on one plate.
Okay.
And then I'm
Mm-hmm.
All
I
right.
see where you're going with
Offerings.
this. I approve.
Bringing offerings.
and then I'm gonna just walk straight into the room with the food.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna walk straight up to this thing.
Uh-huh.
Go. Are you hungry?
You reach out your hands and
Are
suddenly
you
you don't
aching?
have any anymore.
You bring this plate of food in. The moment you step past the threshold of the previous room, the plate and all the food turns to ash and snow in your hands.
Well, that
And it
sucks.
just sort of
What does his stomach suddenly feel like?
little bit. A little bit.
I was bringing you food. Do you have food down here? Real
Your
food?
stomach rumbles a little weirdly.
That's awkward.
I just look at Galen and be like, is he offering himself as a snack?
He's got a plate from the other room. God, I really hope he's not offering himself up as a snack.
Because honestly, he's a full meal.
Slay, sister, slay.
Is this
Yeah,
thing
why see
about
their-
to eat me?
You see the lion sort of opens his other eye and raises, it's difficult to tell, but might be an eyebrow at you, presenting this pile of ash and snow, and goes,
This was food, I
hunger
swear.
for an intellectual equal,
That's not me.
and that
That's
is no offering worthy of my consumption. Zard gets up, stretches a little bit, puts its paws one over the other, and sits up.
still holding the plate. I'm gonna back up. Like, "Eh."
An intellectual equal sounds like he wants to have a conversation with Rumi.
At that moment, Rumi and Arian pop in. You see
There's
its
like the,
eyes
that
sort
last word of
gaze
like
at
mentioning
each-
Rumi's name just at a higher volume.
You called.
Ruby!
Yeah, I'm coming. Yes, my son. Oh,
I think
The-
Derek and Galen just gotta point.
the cat wants to talk to you.
a sphinx. Oh, I have always wanted to see one. Good afternoon. Well, I don't really know what type of day it is. Greetings to you, sphinx. And you see a creature suddenly gets just almost a little puffy, like it appreciates being understood for what it is, and he goes, "You know who I am, and yet you travel with imbeciles."
Hey,
I resemble that remark.
Yes, you do.
He's not wrong.
It has
You
been
know,
a
Fenrir-
while since I have had the living made it this far. How did you survive the other rooms?
Bless you.
It was certainly not your intellectual prowess.
Hey,
Or was it? No, seriously, how did you survive the other room? Tell me. I have been trapped here for a very long time, and I am very bored.
we just walked through.
You lie.
This is no. It's not a trick. We went to one, to then the next, then the next, and this. There were some tests, I
will no longer
think.
be speaking to you. He turns to the others.
He's not wrong. Two of the rooms we fought, one of the ones well, that one made an oath that appeased the spirits in there.
Violence.
Meanwhile, Fenric is his back's turned as I'm rooting through my backpack looking for my emergency balaclava. Baklava.
Baklava.
Emergency balaclava makes so much more sense. You can't see me piss myself if I cover my face.
Oh, why do I keep doing that now?
Why
You
do
know
you think
what?
Derek
It's
wears a
baklava.
mask?
Wrong mask. Wrong mask.
To pass through this threshold, the task is simple. The afterlife accepts no heavy burdens. For each of you to pass through, empty your chest of its hidden rot or be consumed. Turns to Nikuman and he says, that means you must confess a powerful secret or a sin that you have not told another living soul in order to pass through, or I will eat you.
But I've already told someone.
I think so. Seems to look at you strangely, almost seeing through you.
All right, you want a powerful secret? I don't know if it's a secret. Am I gonna lose it? Are you gonna take it from me?
No, just simply an unburdening.
Okay. I am terrified that I'm being rewarded for what I did.
Rewarded. That's an interesting way to look at it, I suppose. Your guilt is accepted. There is a little bit of, what looks like almost dark smoke that seems to come off of your shoulders, float its way towards the mouth of the Sphinx. And it just breathes it in.
Is it still in me? I haven't lost it?
Do you still remember it?
Yeah. But it was different in other rooms.
I am aware. I have not taken your secret. You have simply revealed it, and in doing so, shared the burden.
Nikuman's gonna look away and go stare at this statue for no reason.
Turns to the rest of you. I guess he is the only one passing. A pity. Gets up, starts to stretch.
Galen starts walking forward.
Looks at you
Aggressively,
curiously.
or you? Sorry.
Oh yeah. He's like, all right, nobody else wants to go. It does the little.
And he just looks at the creature in front of him. I worship a god I do not believe in.
Interesting quandary. Yes. Your secret is accepted. Similar thing to Nikuman happens. Bit of dark smoke seems to leave your body, just a little bit lighter than when you uttered it, than before when you uttered it, and enters the Sphinx's mouth. You may pass.
Galen's gonna just stop here.
The rest of you will make tasty morsels.
As I stand there, I'm just looking down at my hand, picturing my face, and just trying to think like secret I haven't told.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Or sin. You can take your time.
I think. Sorry, were you going to say something?
Oh, go ahead. Rumi will
Yes.
take a step forward.
Okay.
He will go closer to the Sphinx and whisper into its ear.
So nobody else has to hear.
And then
Uh-huh.
the same thing happens. And he steps away, having passed.
Hold on. That's an option?
This is why Rumi has 18 intelligence.
That's why he's the
Mhm.
smart one.
Not.
Exactly.
It didn't say you have to announce it to the world. You just say, give it up. Dingus.
Look, I turn around and see what Aryan's up to.
Aryan sighs. Hakim killed my father. I never even met him.
See a Nickman
Wait, really?
go.
At least I think he was
What?
my father. At least I think he was my father.
This just got
Your
very
secret
complicated.
is accepted. And she just sort of sheepishly walks away.
I look over at Derek with a "what the hell" expression.
Derek reaches into a pouch, pulls out a piece of paper and a pen, starts writing something down.
For my lovely audience who may or may not remember, there was a particular vision through the eyes of an assassin that fought Derek. The one that went after his patron back in the day that he killed and earned his freedom from was Aryan's papa.
Oh.
Hakeem! You just said Derek.
Oh, fuck. Right. Hakeem. Sorry.
Like, I don't remember that.
My bad. So many names. Well, it turns to the
Well,
two people left, Fenric and Derek, and he goes,
I guess Derek's writing a note. Just look up at the Sphinx and kind of shrug a little bit.
Derek walks up and hands it the note.
you see, it looks down, I'm afraid you must speak it aloud. At least to me.
What, you can't read?
Being
It just
fast
lifts a
with
paw and sets your note on fire.
Well, that's some bullshit.
Looks at you. Little bit of a
And
smirk.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
fine.
speaking
Then
of snacks,
I will whisper it to.
The audience. Come on.
Fine. What he says to the Sphinx is that he watched his mother's funeral from the shadows, unable to mourn her passing.
Your secret is accepted. Same thing. You see the smoke leaves you and enters the Sphinx's mouth. Now, was that so difficult? Turns to the last one. You will not make more than a mouthful.
No.
boosh boosh.
I am somewhat afraid I am looking down at my hand. Liking this magic thing a little wanting to fall into. I don't know. Looking
You cut off a
into
bit,
far.
bud.
Oh.
Maybe it's just me.
Any better? Okay, cool. I just moved the microphone a little bit closer. I think I am afraid of enjoying these powers, these gifts I was forcibly given a little too much. About not being ready enough and just wanting to explore everything further. Trying to jump into the abyss as it.
The consequences of jumping without looking can be dire. Yes. See, it taps its claws in almost like a rhythm. Your secret is accepted. You may pass. Now be gone. I am tired. A nap is in order.
I'll walk up to him and I'll look around for the plate that Nikaman brought in, and then I'll.
The plate had turned to ash as well.
Oh, the plate. Oh, I thought it was just.
Oh.
No. So you know. Look around and there's not like a shield or anything. Flat plate.
There could be. There's like solid golden bowls, brass.
I'll go find a bowl
for us. Yeah, sure.
and I'll bring him a bowl. And as I bring it over to him, I'm going to put like 4 pieces of baklava inside of the bowl from my mobile stack storage. And you look like you could use a little snack, other than myself. These were made today.
You see, it sort of sniffs, very much like a cat sniffing food. And then it turns its eyes towards you. Everything comes with a cost. What is it that you seek in return?
I merely wish to be. What is. As me myself forgets the word I was looking for.
Friend, helpful, saintly.
One of those. The hospitable.
There you go.
It's close enough.
I guess.
Polite.
That. That I could not think of it.
Nice.
You know, all those things that I'm just not,
Charitable?
Wild chaos comes in and yes, I just wish to be polite. Since as you decided not to eat us. Besides, it's not every day that one meets a sphinx.
That is true. It seems to take a little bit of pride, you mentioning that again. It huffs a breath and you feel like warm breath sort of rush towards you where you are. It just huffs out, seemingly sighing. Can I have somebody roll a d6 for me, please?
Sure.
Okay. Very well. A gift for a gift. You see it sort of flicks one of its fingers with clawed fingers, and you see from somewhere within the pile a ring float out. Perhaps this will aid you in whatever ridiculous ventures await you. The past will be amusing, at the very least. It is a very light, almost white, pale blue ring with like very delicately etched clouds in it almost. And on the inside is scrolling writing that is very difficult to decipher. It's almost like calligraphized Arabic.
Okay.
Clearly magical.
That is an interesting picture. Calligraphies here. I want to know.
It's very loopy. Well, not loopy. How do I? It's very elegant looking. There's lots of like straight lines that look kind of complicated and perceivy.
That looks very interesting. I just did a Google search. Nice. I'm going to look at the inside of this ring and just kind of marvel at how steady someone's hand would have to be to put that in there.
Yeah.
Because holy crap.
Be jealous, Jensen. Nobody else gave it balaclava.
Hey, I tried. I tried.
Yep.
You gave him ash and snow. You did try. I'll give you that.
I've made it
An
spread.
attempt was made, just not successful.
I was the only one who said balaclava. I gave it baklava.
You now have this ring in your hand.
Cool. I will. Good. Thank you. Yeah, they did. That's my intention. Do this for material, and I'll give him a respectful bow, and
Just nods
appreciate
and puts
the
its head
effort.
down.
And then I will start following everybody else as I put the ring in my pack so I can spend 15 minutes on it later.
There is a trickle of sand as a doorway reveals itself on the north side, leading down a darker corridor.
Nikaman's gonna grab Rumi. Say, is this what you expected? Or have we found it yet?
Well, I assumed there would be challenges, tests, or creatures guarding it. It would only make sense after all. I'd say a 4 is a good number in some cultures. But I wouldn't call us out of danger just yet. We don't know what waits around the corner after all. It could be exactly what we're looking for. It could be another trap. Keep your eyes peeled, my boy.
Speaking of trap and eyes peeled, Zarek doesn't trust that one circular diamond-shaped thing in the middle of the floor.
How could you? I put so much effort into that one. What does Derek do about it?
He wants to investigate it.
It is also pretty, also shiny. Holy crap, it exploded!
Derek finds all the secrets with a nat 20
Natural
for a
20 or-
28.
With a nat 20, you look around and you spot that there are none of the tiles, although they are a little bit uneven, seem to be only shifted with time. There is no unseen tripwires or any little holes for arrows to shoot out of, or darts or anything of the sort. Although you do see that gem, it does not appear to be glowing suspiciously. It seems to be set into the floor itself. And the corridor sort of turns left.
If I take out a knife, can I pry the gem loose?
I mean, if you want to step
Use
to it,
the
you can
trap.
try. You can do an athletics for me.
Why you gotta say athletics?
You're trying to pry out metal that's been set into stone. It's not
Mhm.
dexterity.
You said it's a gem. I'm using leverage. I'm using science.
It's gem. You want to do an intelligence check?
Sure. I want to see if I know how to use it. Like, oh, 16 for 18.
DC of 16. You get just enough of the edge of the dagger in, and you lift it up. Which dagger are you using to do this?
Just one of the
What
basic
is-
ones.
The one that just snapped
Okay.
in his hand.
You do that, and it snaps in your hand, but you are able to get it a little bit out of its housing, just a little bit. You put your fingers in, take a little bit of time to just sort of jimmy it until it comes out. You have this size gem. You can't tell the color because you have no light there.
Well, you
It's
did it
pretty-
explode.
Yep.
I'll just
You
pocket
do
it.
see there are more.
Yeah, but I'm
further
fresh
down
out
the
of
corridor.
daggers.
Start walking up.
Wagic.
On the way out of the room, I'm gonna look back at the Sphinx. Is it watching us?
It's just sort of closed its eyes and started deep breathing again,
Okay.
lazily flicking its tail. As you step through, door closes behind you. You walk into past what looks like a meeting point or some sort. The corridor sort of widens up, and in the floor is set this very nice, intricate golden bronze mural with more gems sort of set into what looks like an intricate pattern upon the floor. It's a circular motif. It's almost like a lattice layered upon each other.
It's very cool design.
Mhm.
Rumi, can you make heads or tails of that?
Just give me a moment. You see, he sort of walks up, bringing with him the better vision. I mean, it is very intricate work, I'll give you that. I do believe this is the entrance to the library. Should be past this door. I mean, if you give me a few minutes, I can try and check if there is any magic trapped within it inherently. If you don't mind, wait.
That seems like a good idea.
Better to wait than die.
Now, if we ever want to come back here, are we gonna have to go through all of that again, or do we have our pass now?
I have no idea. Suppose we could ask the Sphinx on the way back. If we're allowed to go back.
He did say he was trapped.
Possibly.
Maybe he should talk to the
Be here for the rest
Vikings.
of our lives. The Sphinx?
Yeah.
The undead do not make for great company. They do tend to be rather dour. At times.
What?
I mean, I was trapped. All of my unlife I would be too. Now silence, please. I must cast this ritual.
As he's doing his thing, I'd like to do my thing with the ring so I can just inspect it, check it out.
Okay.
I'll spend an extra 5 minutes past his doing his.
Right.
Because it takes. Sorry, I was just gonna say it takes me 15 with my magical eyes feature.
Gotcha.
Versus the standard 10.
Over the course of 15 minutes, you see Rumi casts this detect magic, and he says he doesn't detect anything magical in here, but there is a sort of magical ward on the door that will take him a little bit of time to undo. It sort of makes sense. He starts working on that, and as he starts working on that, you finish your spell. To identify, I'm guessing, the ring?
It's an equivalent. I'm not casting an actual spell. It's I spend 15 minutes with the item to learn its properties. It's from the merchant job.
As you spend time reading and trying to decipher some of that intricate writing, you realize that it has some sort of summoning and binding ability within it, and it speaks about a creature, a particular djinn.
Hmm.
And you figure this ring can summon a djinn, perhaps, to assist and or bind it to you. It's probably not super high level, given that it is a ring, but it's a pretty cool item.
Interesting.
And it looks... I wonder if I can show you guys this. Looks a little bit like this. Imagine it's blue instead
That's
of that
cool.
creamy color.
Mm-hmm.
It is pretty cool.
Suddenly, I summoned Jin
Say-
to the Jin from Lisa. Now we can have a conversation about how hey, how's life been going?
You
How
get
are you
the-
doing over
you get
there?
the idea that it's summoning a specific djinn that's been bound to this ring and not just any old djinn. It's particular, as I say. That being said, what do you do with it?
Do I
It is
find
attuned.
out? Yeah, I was about to ask.
I would say you can give me an intelligence, history, or some arcana, even if you want to try and find out maybe what kind of djinn might be tied to this, or any indication, maybe from the art, the calligraphy.
I think the most fitting one would probably be Arcana, just to try to decipher what's going on with the actual ring itself.
Mhm.
Because I'm not sure he would know the specifics of people who made it. That was a 7 for a 12.
With a 12, you're not
Very
quite
young.
sure. You're not personally familiar with the style and iconography of djinn in myth, as it were.
Seems very fitting.
As Rumi is casting, what are the rest of you doing?
I'll take out the mechanical snake and I'll start trying to piece it together, just sitting on the floor, figuring out how it goes together, how to fix it, casting mending when necessary.
You go to sit against the floor, and you realize there are 4, like, part of you sees the back, and you now notice this. There seem to be 4 almost like reflective bronze mirrors set around the room. There's 2 on this wall and 1 each on these walls, just set in this particular like pattern around. You lean back against one of them and you begin to mend your little snake friend.
Do the bronze mirrors move, or are they set in the stone?
They're set.
Alright, Nico, I'm just going to keep working at the snake, but eventually I'll take out my hammer. I'll hold it up in front of one of the bronze mirrors, and I'm going to touch the light button.
The light button? Okay.
The light button on my hammer, which casts light
Gotcha.
on my hammer itself.
Okie dokie. Hold on. Let me cast the light spell on you. And let me make you emanate light, actually. Hold on. Just gonna do dim 30 so nobody gets blinded. Please tell me that worked. Yes, it did. Perfect. You emanate light and you see Rumi, where he is halfway casting, holds for a couple seconds, blinks, side eyes you, and continues his casting.
It
looks like he's tracing these magical symbols in the air and he's sort of moving them, very Tony Stark style,
Nice.
on the door.
Do the mirrors reflect anything special? Does it shoot the light in any specific way?
Reflects the light. Actually, give me a perception check for you. And Derek, you have control of Arion's token, right?
It's a 7.
For purposes
Nope.
of moving her wherever you want to. You don't.
Nope.
Okay, 1 second. with a 7, you accidentally blind yourself a little bit by shining it directly and then looking at the light. You blink a couple of black spots.
Nothing happens, Nikoman. I'll turn off the hammer, and then it just disappears again.
While he has the light on, I'm
Hold on.
going to pull out that gem to look at it.
The gem?
That I
Which
pried from
The
the
one
floor.
that
That
he
he
just pried
pried
out
from the
before.
floor.
Gotcha. Azrael, owner. There you go. Now you should have controller for token for moving purposes. That gem, you look and you see it is rather quite valuable. It has like this gold housing, gold, maybe some mix of other metal, and this very nice clear blue gem that is also a similar color to those that have been like set into this little mural on the floor here as well. It's valuable, that's for sure.
Just kind of like hold it to Fenric and be like, how much do you figure that's worth?
How much would
Couple
my
hundred
words
gold,
changing?
maybe 300-400 easily.
Kind of look it over, like, just hold my hand out so I can inspect it real quick. Well, one of this quality cuts. I can see you getting 300 and up on the.
Mhm.
And
Mm-hmm.
just for clarification, does attuning to said ring take the usual hour
Yes.
for this genie ring? Okay, yeah. Then I can't. I won't mess with it any further. I'll have to play with it later. And this is the wrong character to give me so many attunement items for.
Hey, you don't have to carry them all. There's a party.
I know, but it's just funny that somehow I've ended up with. This is 6. This is the 6th attunement item in my inventory now.
As a party, you picked up a lot more. You don't have to keep it in your inventory. Pass it around.
Yep, all good.
I will say this, Derek, with your 23 perception, you could have sworn you saw a flash of some sort of color in one of the mirrors when that light turned on, out of the corner of your eye just for 1 second.
Okay. Like just as it turned on? And then like the flash was gone?
Uh-oh, did I hang again?
Your camera dropped, but I hear you.
Really quite rude of my internet.
That depends on whether you can still hear us or not.
I can hear you. I just
Okay.
can't.
Yeah, your
See,
camera just
yes.
dropped.
That's fine. What were you asking?
When did he see that the flash? Was it just as the light turned on, or was it just as the light was on?
As the light was on, you see it moving in the mirror a little bit.
I'll call Nikoman over to that mirror and just be like, move the light. I wanna see what happens here.
I'll put my mechanical snake away, and I'll come back over to Derek, and I'll suddenly the hammer's there, and I'll push the button again.
He doesn't put away his mechanical snake for just anybody.
Just looks at the snake and says, make sure it's in your bag, not your trousers. Anyways, yeah, move the light back and forth in front of the mirror.
You move it, and there's almost another flash of red eyes watching you through the mirror as you do that.
Like a separate entity, or one of us? Okay.
Like somebody in the room with you.
Like a djinn.
watching. Or something.
Like, sorry, it looks like it's looking at us from the mirror, or like it's reflecting through the mirror.
Maybe reflecting through the mirror would be a better phrasing. Like, you know, when you're looking in the mirror and you see something, you turn around and it's not there.
Okay.
Can I see it?
For that flash with your passive perception? No.
Kind of like figuring the angle. I want to where the eyes would be if they were in the room. I want to throw a dagger.
Okay. Make an attack roll with disadvantage for me.
Yeah, because I can't see it. It's it would have been a nat 20, but it was an 18.
I'll take that 18. With an 18, let me just check something. You throw that dagger, and somewhere in the middle of the room, which is where you saw that flash, a hand comes into sight of you, and you spot these two fingers covered in fur almost, with these long fingernails, almost claw-like, grab the blade of this dagger as it's like pointed at his face and catch it midair. You did not hit its AC. The sort of shimmering of its some sort of cloaking or whatever it was that it was doing, maybe hiding between this reality and the Gaib itself, sort of melts away. And you spot the creature standing on hind legs, very hound-like, but with these fancy robes and a massive, intricate-looking book. Very strange, alien-like, made of material you've never seen before. There seems to be almost eyes sort of coming out of the book itself. Sort of grab that blade, and he turns to you and he goes, "Well, there goes my fun. I was having such a good time watching. But I guess I can come out to play as well." And that's where we'll take a break.
Awesome. Good times.
Play it. Yeah.
Listen here, see?
Yeah.
Listen,
yeah.
Mine was,
Yeah.
that's where my mind was going.
And we are back live.
Perfect. Just in time for my lovely little master archivist to be revealed. Let me find his gorgeous, gorgeous art. Show the audience. This is what you see. Little spiky boy.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
His book has teeth.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
And
book
his
does
clothes have teeth.
I love the
Wait,
little
my-
spectacles just on the edge of his nose.
Thank you. He is, after all, a librarian of sorts.
And what big ears he has.
Yeah.
All the better to hear your secrets with.
I don't know
But
why, but my
yes.
brain saw this and instantly went to like he's some sort of Slaneshi fox demon thing.
Yeah, that
We've been
tracks.
playing too much Warhammer. We've been playing too much Warhammer. Let me clear chat real quick after. Oh, you guys all roll your initiative first, and then I'll clear chat. And then
Oh, there. Let's see what whopping
Yeah,
roll I
so-
get.
So an 18 didn't hit.
No,
No.
it missed. Okay, it could have been worse. I got a 16 for my initiative.
7.
Derek, you're in control of Aryan. Please roll for her. NPCs.
She got it that one.
I guess.
Nice.
That's when you roll a 1, I guess.
You meanie bobini. Okay. Let's see here. Fenric, you identified those 2 items we were talking about. You have the boots of speed in your thing, and you have the ring, but they are not tuned.
Yep.
Aryun has a potion in her party loot. Derek, you can see it, but she does not know what it does. Keep that in mind, please. Let's see here. Should my little fellow cast? Nothing yet. We shall start combat with him appearing. Rumi is halfway through his spell, and he looks over and seems to be continuing his focus to not drop concentration at this current point in time. We're going to start with Derek. Your first thrown dagger just flies off. Or gets caught, epically, can I say. What do you want to do next?
I want to reload because everything just crashed on me.
Daisy, sorry about that. Wait, I didn't do anything. Why am I apologizing? Fuck.
It's your foundry that broke.
Step back right now. Didn't mean it, Foundry. You're doing great. The rest of you can ponder. In the meantime, I can do Rumi's turn. Rumi
Sounds
will go
good.
first.
Well,
He's sort of. I know. He's not going to do a lot.
Okay.
As he's sort of casting, he turns back and he flicks off a little bit of guidance. I'm going to say onto Galen because he can see you at the corner of his eye. I'm going to flick off Galen. Mage's guidance. You are going to get essentially a bless, so you get a 1d6 2-hit bonus on your next attack roll. Okay? That's Rumi. Derek, are you back?
Yes, although I broke it even further. I can't see the map, but I can see like the layouts. I just can't see like details, so I'm gonna call this bullshit. Yeah, if he's well, if we're being all hostile to each other, let's go be hostile. So I am down 1 dagger, but I still have another one, thankfully. T for target. We
Should
start
go
with
give his ribs a tickle.
Yeah, we'll start with the short sword. Nope, that didn't work.
Misses.
So then we'll try the dagger. Son of a bitch.
That also misses. Both times you go to hit, and there seems to be this sort of shimmering force field or something of the sort that is surrounding him.
Okay. And just as those two attacks like whiff, just real quick, Nikuman, kill the light.
You're gonna have to try harder than that. Ruby's done. Galen. If you're talking, we do not hear you.
Galen moves.
Mhm.
Yeah, then we're gonna swing away.
Swing away, swing away.
See for target.
You
Does
are.
the D6 automatically apply, or?
No, you're gonna have to add it.
All right,
And you
I'll
are
factor it
technically
in.
flanking him, so you get a +2.
All right. So Warhammer, and so it's plus 1d6
Mm-hmm.
plus
Keeping
2.
it real up in here.
See if this adds to it.
It should.
Yep, there it goes. Nice.
I needed the d6.
Mm-hmm. With that, there's almost like a little blue target mark that seems to guide you on exactly where to hit him, where it passes through his defense just in that split second.
Cool. And we'll stack a divine smite on top of that.
Go ahead.
So let's just cast this and damage. Don't have to consume the spell yet, so we got that. And
This is a first level spell, right?
yes.
Okay.
So here is the normal damage, and here is the divine smite damage. Wow. Hot garbage.
You see him take the regular damage, and it's not as effective because, as far as you know, your Warhammer is not magical, and you've seen this happen several times before, enough to know
Yep.
that the quality of your weapon just doesn't seem to do things to these kinds of creatures. They're not ordinary foes. And the moment you go to cast Divine Smite, you're used to seeing a radiant rush of at least a flash of light and some sort of searing burning of your enemy. The light is almost absorbed into this force field around him. He takes no damage from your first level spell. You did not use a spell slot, right?
No, I can cast it once a day
Okay.
without that.
I will
so.
say this. You see the 4 mirrors aligning the room shine with that same kind of divine golden light.
Okay.
Just for that split, the shielding around him. For where mirrors are, with these little tokens representing the ring, and you're technically standing on top of one.
2.
These are 4 mirrors.
Okay. So there's one next to me, one opposite me, and then one behind Arian, and one back where I was standing. Okay.
Yep.
That's it.
Do you not have extra attack?
Oh, I could hit him again. You are correct. My apologies. So we'll do that again. We'll
You're good. You
attack
can
with
hit
the
him, you can
Warhammer.
hit anything
Does this
else
count?
you want.
Does the D6 still count, or is it
It's a
expended?
one-time use.
One time,
one
so I
time
just
use.
get the +2 for flanking.
Yep.
2. No, I said +2. 18 hits.
Just hits, yeah. Found his AC.
Take 10.
Big 10, he takes 5.
Fix that next round.
Anything else you want to do?
No, that'll do it.
Fenric.
Do I happen to see this flash of light from his when he casts his smite?
Give me a perception check.
It is a 10 for a 15.
15 is the DC, you do see it.
Okay. Seeing that and how his spell reacted, I think I'm going to try to. Whoa. Okay.
Just clearing chat.
Okay. I just looked over and I saw it like full
Yeah,
and
I saw it too.
expand in interesting ways.
Don't question the magics of the Dungeon Master.
Me. Okay, it says it's currently not my turn, so I can't move, but I'm trying to move over to this mirror to my right.
There you go.
There we go. I'll run over here, and after seeing the flash, I'll just call out. It looks like he has something to do with the mirrors. Try smashing them. And I will bonus action innate sorcery on myself.
Did you cast mage armor before you came in?
Yes.
I think you did. Okay, it's applied.
And then I moved on top of next to it, and then I will try to smash the mirror with a sorceress. Advantage on the mirror. Wow, glorious!
You're
2 and a
rolling
3.
privately, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
12 misses.
As I cast my magic, I kind of run over, and just as I go to send my bolt out, I kind of trip on one of the tiles, and it sends it off next to the mirror instead.
Yep, unfortunately.
That's my first turn.
Which is my master archivist. And before him, because I forgot to put my lair action at 20, I'm going to do the lair action right now. 20. Because yes, you are in his lair. Can I have somebody lovely roll me a d4, please?
Sure. That's a 4.
1, 2, 3, yeah. Let's go with Mirror of Dust. Okay. There is, from this mirror, the one next to you, Nikuman and Aryun, there is a flash, and for a second you see the room of the Sphinx where the tomb was, and this grave dirt or tomb dust almost seems to emanate out of the mirror in a puff, landing over you guys. This entire chamber is technically filled with this remnants of this gritty dust, and any magical healing received by anybody in there is halved for the next round. Okay?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That is the lair action. Now it's my archivist. Oh, this is... Oh, I could be so mean.
Do it.
I feel like I should
So
have run
I
farther
will.
away.
I think I will. He's gonna turn to you, Fenric, and he goes, "No, that's very rude. Time out for you." And he's gonna flick a claw out and do banishing claw on you.
Oh, fine.
Here's a creature is subjected to the following effect. I'm going to need you to make a charisma. Do I have to do an attack roll? I think so.
You're just
I'm going
outside
to
the range of
use.
it.
I'm going to use. Is it? Some of the automation might be wrong because I did make this, and it is a ranged spell, so it's not 5 feet. Thank you. I am going to use, because that spellcasting was 13, I'm going to use my 1d12 that I was gifted so lovingly by Anonymous today to add to that.
Roll a 1.
Because
No, she's
I
gonna roll a 2.
deserve fun.
Oh,
I
God.
rolled
she
an
rolled
8. You bitches. Fenric, that
Yeah, I
hits.
can't
I'm
do
going to
anything
need a
about the 21.
DC.
Wait,
I'm going to need a DC.
reaction, silvery barbs. I don't want to get banished. Oh, shit.
Reaction, counterspell.
Oh, crap. I forgot, but I did the thing.
What thing?
Well, first he has to do his thing.
First, he's going to counterspell you as you try to do that. Be gone. I'm going to use his
Be gone.
counterspell.
Okay.
Consume spell slot. You see, with his other hand, he almost lazily flicks your silvery barbs away.
Well, he can still save.
True. That's true. That's true. Go
Yep.
ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I don't know if my thing should happen now or later because I cast a leveled spell after using.
I will do that after
Tide
this.
Chaos.
When I-
Okay. Cool.
Yep. You make a con save.
Con save. I thought this was charisma. Charisma would have been
Oh,
so
is
much
it-
nice.
No, con save is against counterspell.
Oh yeah,
Well-
yeah, I forgot. That's a 12. I don't know if that makes.
I don't think so.
I would assume not, since his other thing was a DC 17.
He casts counterspell at 3rd level. Your spell is lower than 3rd level. It should automatically.
Oh
Doesn't
yeah,
make a
no,
difference
there
anymore.
shouldn't be a roll. Should just.
No, that
Does it
doesn't.
affect the
that's not
DC?
that's not a thing anymore. Counterspell
Oh.
is just a con save.
Okay.
You can cast it at level 3. You can cast it at level 9. It's the same thing.
Nice.
Perfect. Well, in that case, your spell Silvery Barbs dissipates. You are going to make me a DC 17 Charisma saving throw.
Alrighty, charisma.
But you didn't lose the spell slot.
That's helpful.
That's right.
That's 16.
By 1, bestie. Off by 1.
Well,
Banished.
this could be a good thing.
You also get damage? Should I damage you?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I should.
Go for it. Let's just throw it on.
Holy
Oh,
fuck!
shit.
Jeez.
The hell?
Did I?
What the hell?
Hold on. Listen, okay, I had to rework this.
Wow.
I might have fucked that up when I was reworking it. Give me a second.
I think that's right.
No, it says 2d4 plus 5 and 3d12. Shit.
I rolled crazy damage.
Yeah.
Not
You
supposed to be
think?
that high.
Yeah, a 2, 3, an 11, an 8, and a 12.
Hold on.
Uh-huh.
Listen, I counted the averages, okay? It's supposed to be 29 damage, not 40.
So, what's
one
it look
second.
like as I get sent unconscious into whatever void he
When the target escapes, it appears to the left. If the target fails to reset, it becomes bound to the tome and can escape only if the tome is reduced to 0 points. Well, I... Oopsie. Did a whoopsie. Okay.
Yeah, because
You
that
take-
41 brings me down to 0. I am unconscious as he bamps.
You have Life Ward.
And then,
Life Will
what?
Tattoo.
Okay, does that eat the tattoo? Is the tattoo now gone?
It's not gone forever. It recharges at dawn, so you get 1 HP. So you should
Okay.
now be at 1 hit point.
Okay,
You
so I'll
disappeared
use my
and making saving throws, death saving throws. Ooh.
He's
Well,
not
if
death
I-
saving throws. I gave him the life well tattoo, guys. I
Okay,
give and
well,
take.
if I have 1 HP now, so I'm not unconscious, I guess.
No, yeah.
But
She gave him the life well tattoo, knowing she was gonna fuck him up so bad.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
pretty much.
Just kidding, I
Yeah.
did. Land it all.
followed by, am I still physically here, or am I gone now?
You are in the mirror dimension. Think like Doctor Strange, where everything is weird and distorted.
cool.
You see Galen, but he's like all stretched out. You
Mhm.
see Derek, but he's all like squashed together.
I look
You
over
see
at
Nicoman,
Nicoman,
and
and
he's,
for
like,
some reason
skinny.
he's a woman.
Well, actually, that's right. And he has glorious, luscious, flowing locks. It's amazing.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so that is his.
That's below the belt.
That
And-
is his.
So
That's-
as
that-
I'm in
yeah,
the
that was
mirror
uncalled for.
dimension, or like as it happened, there's some sort of magical explosion as I have to roll a wild magic.
That's right. That's
surge.
right. Uh-huh. As you disappear.
Does that
The
still
weed
happen
with
if
the
you didn't actually cast the spell?
Counterspelled.
DM flavor. What do you roll? If I attempted to use the spell, but it was counteracted.
I'm gonna say roll it. I rarely get to have you roll this, so roll it.
So 53. Let's see what that is.
This
I
might
spy.
actually be helpful.
Gain the service of an arcane eye for a minute that does not require concentration.
Oh,
Oh,
my God.
thanks for the
Welcome
raid.
in. Roll Jack and Jack and a popcorn.
Hey, hello.
Hey,
Welcome
Coming in
to our
just in
friendly
time
salute.
for
for Fox to
magical
kill us all.
wonkiness.
I'm
Uh-huh.
not killing anybody. They're having a really fun face-off against the librarian that they
She
have
tried.
broken into the library of. I
Uh-huh.
almost killed Fenric,
Yeah.
and now they're fighting my
one
puppy.
shot.
Okay.
Yeah, that 41 damage, even at full health, would have left me at 4.
You say potato, I say potato. Alrighty. Okay, you have an arcane eye that is floating that you don't have to do concentration for, which is not bad,
Okay.
actually.
It's
The
interesting.
arcane eye is not in the mirror dimension. I just need to find something to represent the eye. I'm just gonna draw a rectangle here. There you go. That's your eye.
Okay.
Okay. That is yours, and he's gonna use his bonus action to teleport. My lord, because he can do that. And he's going to go 30 feet. This way, methinks. There he goes. Swoop. Disappears. Nikomant, your turn.
Alright, Nikomant
Fenric is now in the mirror dimension. His eye is floating somewhere around here.
Did we see him get pulled into the book, or is he just gone?
You see, I should describe this, shouldn't I? You see him hold out the book at him, and like tendrils almost reach out from the closest mirror and yank him into the mirror.
Yank him into the mirror, okay. Alright, I am going to...
Don't forget, I told you to kill the light.
Takes an
That's
action.
right, he did tell you. To dismiss the light?
Yeah.
No,
Or
it's
is it-
just you drop the spell.
It's not a spell. It's an
It's
action
built
on an
into
item.
the hammer.
Oh,
I'll give you a utilize. It doesn't have to be your full action. It's a button.
Alright, I'll turn off
If you
the light spell then.
Okay, you plunge into darkness.
And first, as a bonus action, Nikoman's going to activate Saphir's Lantern with Azure Aura. And it's going to go for all the mirrors and this guy.
Oh god. Right, okay. The
So-
mirrors automatically fail a dexterity saving throw.
So you got advantage on the mirrors. Actually, do the mirrors count as creatures?
No.
Then it doesn't hit the mirrors because they're not creatures. But I'm going for the Master Archivist. DC 13 Dex saving throw.
He fails with an 11.
So he's suddenly glowing. He can't be invisible, and all attacks on him are at advantage. And with
Perfect.
with that, Nikoman's gonna move up closer to him, and
Okie doke.
the hammer's gonna flash off, but Nikoman's smiling in the dark, and he's gonna hit this thing with his hammer twice.
Fenric, you see this gorgeous lady with just like a hair flip just casts azure aura with the lantern, and then with a warhammer just goes for this guy. This tiny little puppy dog. He's very corgi-like in the mirror dimension for you. That hits.
So it's gonna be. I'm gonna make it radiant as normal.
Okay.
Enough that I don't think that was enough. An extra 3 points of damage on that.
3 more. Okay. He takes 18.
And this is magical damage from my hammer.
Yes, it is.
And I'm gonna try and topple this little guy, even though he's already at advantage. I want him on the ground.
How dare you?
So that's
Why I'm on the ground?
probably a
Why did he
DC
disappear?
16 con save.
Stop it. He's just disappeared. Bring him back. Gosh damn it. Okay, DC 16 con save.
Although this is
Being
probably a
so
bad idea with Arian coming up, but I already said it.
Why?
I was actually gonna
Oh,
have
that's
her
right.
shooting the mirrors. so
Okay.
She can do all 4 of them.
He rolled a 10.
Well, he's on the
So-
ground and glowing.
Okay. He is prone. And he is glowing. As I try and fix his token, it is Arian's turn.
It's still my turn. I got a second attack.
Oh, scheiße. My bad.
And Nikoman
Oh.
is going to hit the glowing prone fox.
It's not a fox. It's like a hyena jackal thing.
28 to hit.
How dare you hit me? What the heck? 28 hits.
But the question is, what does the fox say?
Ring, ding, 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 ding. Obviously, did you not hear the song?
For
That's true.
15
She actually
damage.
gets the reference. Wow.
I was alive.
7?
She was like 12, maybe.
I actually probably was. 15 hits. for
maybe
15
closer
damage.
to like 7. I think you're right there.
And both of these attacks are radiant damage, if that makes any difference.
It does not, but I will take note. 33.
And that is Nikoman's turn.
Okie dokie.
So I had to look it up. What does the fox say came out in September of 2013?
God, I was 12.
Okay, so I was.
Oh.
That's right.
Okay. Arian
Okay,
starts
that.
shooting the glass.
Mm-hmm.
She does her best confused German being told what to do by Alan Rickman.
Nice.
This is a reference I do not understand.
It's fucking Die Hard.
Yeah, I didn't watch Die Hard, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Bunch of German bad guys take over a tower, and at one point, Alan Rickman is speaking German to a German. He gets really confused, and he has to say in English, "Shoot the glass."
Mm-hmm.
Shoot the glass.
Okay, so the first one, shooting a mirror. This is the attack. Pew! Natural 20.
Well. Yes, please waste your nat 20s on the mirrors.
32 damage to the first mirror.
You destroy the mirror. Which one are you aiming for?
The top right one.
Top right. Okie dokie. I didn't get to use it. It was very rude. Boom. Mirror dead.
And we shoot the bottom right one.
Aw, thank you, Lily. We try. And shout out to Rorschach Attack. Thank you guys for coming in here. Hope your session was good as well.
14 hits
It does.
for 14 damage. Oh,
It
big.
is looking pretty cracked, but not yet destroyed.
Action surge.
Alright.
Let's finish off that mirror. With the 15 to hit
15 hits.
and 15 damage.
That takes it.
And then we'll go to the top left mirror.
Does he just see the horrified expression of Fenric's face just get shattered and explode as the mirror I was sucked into gets, annihilated?
Yes, exactly that. Thank you for adding to the horror. 24 hits.
24 for 14 damage.
No, it's very rude. Somebody built these mirrors. Okay. No appreciation for artistry in this house.
We built these mirrors on rock and roll.
It is.
Did you get that reference at least?
I oh my god, you're so insufferable sometimes.
I was the one who was looking into the mirror. I see how it is.
He gets his turn. I bully him too. I bully all of you equally eventually. Can I have somebody roll a d2 for me?
A D2.
I got it.
D2?
Okay.
That is a 2.
A 2. So that is my second mirror, which I have written somewhere. Oh god.
They've got one there and there.
Yeah, this is the mirror of blades. Oh, nice. Okay. I'm going to have you, Derek. Okay, everybody basically. Everybody here except Nikomund. You're out of. Nikomund, you're out of range. Aryun is out of range. So these three of you, lads. No Aryun, no Nikomund. I need you to make a DC 15 Dexterity saving throw. As spectral blades, samurai katanas, flash out of this mirror. They come flying just like in a rain, piercing into the ground.
So Derek and Rumi get +3 for my aura.
It's a 23.
Dexterity. Saving throw +3. Rumi's not great at that. He is an old boy. That's a 10. Ouchies. 23 for you? Okay, that's 2d10 damage.
Ouch.
Wavy. That's going to be 12 damage to you, to Rumi, and halved to... Actually, no, not halved. You don't get anything, Derek.
I am evasive.
I don't take anything?
You take 12?
Yep.
Okay.
I
It's
would
just
take
his,
half, but I have evasion, so I take nothing.
Yep. Rogue stuff.
Rogue
yep.
bullshit.
That is my lair action. Derek, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna start running over to the prone guy, and then kind of halfway through the run, he's gonna like jump with the short sword, like he's gonna plunge it down, and then just gets enveloped by shadow, and appears on the other side as he comes down on top of him.
Rude,
Nice.
but okay.
I can't see my token anymore. It's under Nikomon, but I can't move it.
Liquid. Would you be so kind? There you go. Just stack those advantages, guys. He's just prone. He's just a librarian.
Fuck that guy.
You see Fenric's reflection from the mirror, just holding up a 10.
That hits.
23, yep. That's a terrible roll.
Ouch.
10 damage.
Oof. Okay.
And then followed up with the other dagger.
No sneak attack on that?
He likes
No,
to do
because
it
I
on
want to
his
see if
level.
I get... No, I want to do it with the attacks that have advantage. So I didn't get the crit on the first one, so I will go fishing for crit on the second one.
Mm-hmm.
He made his choice.
Fuck off. That is some bullshit.
Yeah.
That is awesome, is what it is.
Oh, fuck. Okay, fine.
Wah, wah, wah.
Listen, you.
I am listening. Okay, Rumi is going to... Rumi, would you like to get in on this, or would you like to soothing words?
I blame Galen for distracting him.
He's going to
Fair.
give Galen some more guidance. Actually, can this offer insights? Should he offer it to? Actually, no. He might offer it to Fenric to get out of banishment.
You can't see Fenrir.
Fenric, my boy. Can't he?
Oh,
Fenric, my boy, you get 1d6 to your thingamajiggy.
Next attack roll to hit.
Oh, right. I should read my own things. Galen, you get 1d6. I'm juggling a lot here, alright?
Thanks, Mom.
Assassin with me. You're welcome. Go get him, Tiger.
All right. So
Get him, sport.
So did Rumi just like give Galen a smack on the ass and say go get him?
pretty much.
Oh, he said, Galen, aim for that. She has a chink in his armor. I'll highlight it for you.
Right there.
With a smack in the
and-
ass for encouragement.
Yeah, exactly. So he's going to cast Magic Weapon.
There you go. Perfect.
And then he's going to hit him with a rock.
Huh?
Sorry, you don't understand the reference. It hurts my soul.
I do that a lot.
We've been dealing
As
with this for
he-
years.
As he swings, he's going to use sacred weapon.
Mhm.
So that's that one. So it's going to add. I have so many additions to this thing now. So
Take your time.
we're doing +3 for the sacred weapon. Is it doing equal? +3, and then the magic weapon makes it +1. And this is advantage because he's prone still.
Yes, and you get
he's
that 1d6
glowing
too.
as well.
Plus d6 at advantage.
This is librarian abuse. The Council of Librarians will hear about this. That's a lot of damage. I mean, that's a lot to hit.
The sacred weapon is going to use radiant damage as well. So it's not just, I mean, it's considered magic because of the magic weapon, but we'll just pump the radiant into him as well.
Okay.
So damage is six. Really? That's it? Hang on a second. That can't be right. That's to hit. And it's radiant
Check your-
damage. The magic adds +1 to it, so it'll be 7.
Do you get anything from Sacred Weapon?
Doesn't
Only to
look
hit.
like it.
Yeah, only to hit,
So,
not for actual damage.
So he gets hit with 7. I'm gonna manually do that.
And then we're gonna drop the hammer on him again.
Okay.
So this time I don't have the d6. I still have the +3 and +1. It's still at advantage because he's still on the ground.
Yeah.
So close.
40 hits.
Damage, and it's going to be +1 because of magic.
I imagine your sword gets like anime glowing.
Yeah, the hammer does actually emit bright light out to 20 and dim another 20.
You want me to put the hammer down? That's 9 damage.
Yep. That was move, bonus action, and whack whack.
Mm-hmm. Venbrick, I believe it is your turn.
Alright. I get to make a saving throw of some sort?
You do, and you get, you don't get anything. You have to make another charisma save, I believe.
Okay.
DC 17.
Yeah. I'm
Hey, you're a
trying to think,
sorcerer. You got
do I,
this.
do I just use my Tides of Chaos again and just give myself advantage for it?
It's your character to gamble.
The creature, not myself. I'll give it one shot of regular.
Oh, you keep clearing the chat.
Yes, it helps with my leg.
Okay, that one made it, so we're good.
See,
That's
right
17
about
for
nothing.
25.
Describe how you break out of this mirror dimension for me,
I think
please.
as I'm watching the battle outside, and I'm trying to watch every time the fox guy is using the mirrors. I'm watching the flow of magic through them, so I can try to like trace it backwards to see how I can maybe interrupt it or use it to break through to the other side.
You spot one of the partially shattered mirrors, the one on the upper left, and you see that sort of perfect opportunity, and you like physically crawl your way out of that mirror and you pop into existence here. Right beside Aryun. You are no longer incapacitated, but it is the end of your turn. You do have 1 HP.
Got it. I'm just gonna come out and just. Man, you would not believe how stuffy it is in there.
There's no light. It is my Master Archivist's turn. He's going to use his bonus action to first teleport 30 feet over here. Perhaps not. He's going to go this way, I think. Boop, he teleports 25, sorry. Spends half his movement getting up from prone. Instead, getting up. Please.
Applied it and then I unapplied it. There we go. Okay.
And now he has once again gone invisible.
Teleport.
Bye. That's what's broken. Okay. Okay, I'll worry about him later. He is then going to cast a Lispel. Because he has those. And you guys... Right there. We do a couple times. Not apologize for what I'm about to do.
Zorch.
Hit us all with a cone of cold.
Yes,
And it's gonna be a
actually.
popsicle.
He's gonna call the winds from one of the remaining one of the remaining mirrors, which is the Nordic one, and you hear a bit of like tribal chanting, banging of axes on shields, almost as he summons this blizzard in a cone. Snow cone. I need a DC Constitution, DC 17 con save for all of you.
I'm gonna use lucky roll with advantage.
Yeah, Derek and Nikaman both get +3.
How far does that reach? 60 feet?
It
10
goes
feet.
all the way.
It's everybody except
Oh.
Rumi.
Oh, the cone, yeah.
Yeah, Ruby's shielded by the corner. Lucky bastard.
Crap.
Con save, you said?
Yeah.
DC 17.
Ewing got a 13.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't matter, Rudderwool. I'm gonna be unconscious anyway.
Oh no!
I have 1 HP.
I rolled 1 for Arian.
Remember your inspirations if you ever want to use them. Are things that you can.
Arian does not have inspiration.
Do you?
I passed.
I did the recap. I'll pass an inspiration to Arion.
Okay, you can reroll for Arion. Galen, you saved.
Yep.
That's 2 saves, 2 failures right now.
I'll re-roll.
I'm just curious how many hit points Fenric has.
1.
Total?
No, total.
No. Total, I have 45. So if she
Okay.
does like 46, then
Yeah,
isn't
you're
that
dead.
instant dead? Yeah.
You're dead. Yep.
Nikaman missed anyway on his inspiration re-roll.
I'm just looking at what fighters
48.
have.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm instant
Yeah,
dead.
Fenric's dead.
Oh
Wait,
no!
now you fudged the roll. You fudged the roll so that Fenric is just alive, just so he can piss off Zach.
No.
It just
This
has
blistering,
that nifty ring too. I was actually excited to pop that out.
this blistering cold wind
Mhm.
blasts out of you. You all get face full of snow and ice, slashing you to bits. Fenric, as you just crawled out of this mirror dimension onto the floor, get up on your knees, you see this coming for you. And it's a more powerful version of stuff that you used on the Hellhound yourself.
Mhm.
What are you thinking in your last moments before you get frozen into a statue?
Hey, Fox. How do you want to do this?
Mhm.
With glee. You made a life oath? That's funny. The dead come to collect. What are you thinking of in your last moments?
As I'm looking up down this hallway, I'm just picturing the last time I saw Selby and my parents as like one of the last days before the attack and we're all sitting around the dinner table enjoying a quiet meal and just taking solace in each other's presence as he kind of looks up and I shouldn't have come out just yet.
And with one
and then with
last
that just like
rip.
last little shake of his head, he just kind of looks up with an expectant look as he just freezes.
For someone with a legacy of fire and death, it is ice that is your undoing. Some would say it's a bit of an irony. Unfortunately, you cannot say much. You are, at this point, fully dead. Aryun sees this, even Rumi sees this with looks of horror. That is his action. As I try to it's my archivist. Leaves you
Save, so
up.
half damage.
Right.
Yes.
So it's been what, 2 weeks since Mugroom died? So I had 2 characters die in the same month.
That's 24 damage to you, Nikuman. Oh, 48, sorry.
So I can just do it for myself and Arian.
You get nothing with evasion, no?
It was a con save, not dex save.
right. You did
Evasion is
pass.
just for
So
Dex.
half.
Yep.
Gotcha.
That just
Very
took care of me.
Okay. Wow, wow, wow. All right.
I just messaged Zach saying you
Mhm.
just killed Fenric. I tried to convince her to fudge the rolls so he doesn't die to prove that only your characters could die, but she didn't go for it. He just responded by saying, "Finally."
Okay. All right, you son of a biscuit. Aryun is at 6 HP. Nikuman, you're at 28. Galen, you're at 40. Derek, you're at 20. Right? Is that all correct?
Sounds accurate.
Yeah.
Aryun at 6. Did you do that right?
She took 48 damage. She failed the save.
Right.
Yep.
Right. Okay. That's my archivist turn. Nikuman, as I fix him again.
Nicoment is going to flash a healing hand back at Fenric for just one burst of healing light.
And you just got rid of the memory of Hakim dying to replace it with Fenric dying.
And
Oh God.
nothing happens.
Yep.
And I'm
It
just
does
gonna
not take.
turn around.
You just feel numbing cold.
And I'm just gonna charge the Master Archivist wherever he is.
Hold on, I'm fixing him real fast.
Sure.
This one's deleted. That one's at 14. Wait. What happened? Might have just started the next round. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct. It was Nikuman's turn. Continue, please. What else
Alright.
do you do?
All right, I'm hitting him with my hammer. 'Cause he messed with my little guy.
Mm-hmm. That he did.
21
There's
to hit.
almost this wheezy hyena laugh cackle as he sees what happens to Fenric. 21 hits.
Radiant damage still. 15 points of damage again. Second attack. Another 19.
That hits. What is Nikuman feeling right now? Beyond, you hurt your friend.
Just the pure rage that one of his friends could die, has died for the first time. One of his friends has died. and just swinging for the fences, trying to basically Gallagher this guy against the wall.
And you do hear like those thuds as you see more cracks start to appear in that floating armor of his from the destroyed mirrors. You start to see a lot more cracks sort of form in between, and a lot more of them start to hit him.
And that is my turn.
Okay.
Action, bonus action.
I think Arian wants to cause pain. It's funny how that all works out. First, she's gonna do a bonus action to second wind herself.
Mm-hmm.
Smart.
She's getting 18 back. Ooh, it was a max too. That's nice.
She's fueled by rage. Go, Queen.
Red Bull gives you wings.
And then target. And the shooty shoot. Now her mask stuff is all bonus actions, right?
Yes.
Okay, so just shooting. And he still glitters from the lamp.
He does.
Oh, so close to a 20.
It's gonna hit. She has, I believe, an additional 2d4 damage of whatever preset it was set to. I'm gonna say it was lightning.
Oh my god, screw off. So plus another 7.
12 and 7, okay.
Is that once, like for one attack or for?
Yes, for one attack.
Okay. And missed on the second attack.
He's not looking good. That means he's bloody. Their action. They are still 2 mirrors. Who wants to roll me 1d2? Finrick, my boy?
One.
Numero uno. Okay. Oh, the irony. It's a mirror of frost. Who would have thought? Okay. It's gonna be more cold damage. Okay. Your body's already frozen. Let's see if anybody's even in range. Nope. It's just Rumi. Your frozen body gets a little bit more cold. Rumi's gonna make a con save.
There's just a layer of ice growing around his frozen corpse as I just start to get cryo frozen.
Yeah, just a little bit more. Okay, he is fine. He saves. He doesn't take any damage.
He's just in carbon freeze.
Yeah. Derek.
He's gonna run up and start with the stabbing.
Mhm.
Fuck off.
Oh no.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Go with the dagger. Okay, 20 hits. Really? 5 damage?
Ouch.
Okay.
Do you have your sneak attack on this?
This one is gonna have sneak attack.
Okay.
There we go.
26.
Okay. Is immune to poison. You'll take 1 on the first, and then 15 on the second. So 16 total.
Yep.
Give my thing a second. She struggles.
No worries.
Okay, there we go. It is Rumi's turn. Rumi is quite horrified, but he knows he can't do anything about that. He is going to firebolt this mirror. Rumi, my guy, is an amazing sorcerer and he has superior spell channel. He's going to add a d10 to that. Even though it is a nat 1. That's going to hit the mirror enough to just break it.
He just got hit by a cold. His fingers are numb. And we lost her.
No,
And
I
she's
hear
back.
you.
Okay.
There you
And she's back.
It likes to blip up here. I don't know if I hit next turn, but it should be Galen.
Yep. Secret weapon.
It did
Lasts
not
for 10
move
minutes.
over, no.
Okay.
Well, just let me know what you want to do. Loading back.
All right. Galen is going to shuck his shield and just stalk forward, taking his hammer in both hands,
Mm-hmm.
and lays into this guy. So we're going to Tiva target.
Shit, he's getting hammered from both sides.
You know, sucks to suck. So I still have the +1 for the magic and the +1 for the +3 for the secret. It's still at advantage.
Mm-hmm. He is
All
still
right,
going.
so advantage.
Everybody stay warm.
And then I'm going to pump in a 2nd level Divine Smite. Give me my Divine Smite.
Yeah, mate, that'll hit.
Cast spell. Casting it at 2nd level, so it's actually going to be an extra D8.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So there's the Divine Smite.
Okay.
And the Warhammer damage plus. So
So 27.
27 points of damage.
Hey, you deal him a solid blow, and this time you see the Divine Smite flows in through the cracks in his shield and damages him. He's looking pretty bad.
And yeah, so he's here now. And now I'm gonna hit him again. So
You are.
I'm just gonna do this. Advantage. Oh, okay, misses.
That'll miss.
And that's it.
Okay. Okay. That's gonna be my archivist. Allow me to consult the tomes, as it were. He is backed into a literal corner. What will he do? Oh boy. Yeah, I think he just might.
Just might what? You can't just giggle and be like, he just might.
And it sounds like she said smite. I'm like, wait, what?
Well, he is pretty ruthless. First of all, he's going to teleport out of your little... boop, 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 30 feet. With his teleport, I'm not going to activate the feature because it pisses me off. And then he is going to cast a little fireball, mayhaps, methinks. Actually, he's going to try and run past Arian first. A little bit extra movement, 40. Move, mister. You can get up to 60 feet. I think he is going to attempt to leave Arian's opportunity attack range just to get the distance, so go ahead and roll if she wants to.
And we've been doing that. She can shoot him as
Yes.
opportunity attack, right?
She has the thing.
Nice.
29 to hit.
Yep, go ahead and roll damage.
And she gets the extra damage on this too?
No. So once per turn is not her turn again yet.
Okay. It's 14 damage.
Damage, 14 damage.
Damn.
That get him?
She hit with a 29. I can't even shield that. How do you want to do this? He has 14.
I'm gonna say like he appears, and as he runs by, like he's got his back to her, expecting nothing from her, and she just like pulls up the arrow and follows him around, and as he gets just past her, lets go, and it just like drills him in the back of the neck and ruptures out his throat, and just
Classic
spray
Ari.
of blood and viscera everywhere.
And with that, her shot lines perfectly in between some of the shifting fragments that are still protecting him. Out through the back of the throat, you see him gurgle, fall flat, eating it. A little smear of blood is left behind as the book flies from his hand. His body turns into a pile of goo and ash. Ash that drips up, goo that slowly seeps in, sizzles onto the stone, leaving a bit of a stain. As he dies, leaving all of you standing, including Fenric, who is standing frozen, and Rumi is there as well.
All right, second round.
Mhm.
Nikoman runs 30 feet. He's casting Hellfire on Fenric, on the frozen statue of Fenric.
Are you sure about this?
He's trying to thaw him.
Okay. Go ahead and cast a spell.
Fenric, make his charisma saving throw. Oh, wait, no, never mind.
You're funny.
I am. I think I'm hilarious.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the damage for me, would you?
So that's 5 points of damage. And since he's a frozen statue, I don't think he takes necrotic.
5 points of fire damage. Okay. Describe to me what it looks like as you begin to thaw him out of this frozen state.
Nikoman in a panic is just kind of flashing his hands, throwing him down towards Fenric. Trying to turn him back into a corpse rather than a frozen statue.
You see for a second Rumi flinches where he was going towards Fenric. You start to melt, but now there's a bit of soot mixed around with the liquid water flowing off of this frozen statue, and he says, "Cease! You might damage what is left of him. Allow me." And you see he sort of rubs his hands together, starts setting them on fire, and very interestingly starts to thaw Fenric out, starting from the top of his head. With the 26, he gets to the most vital part. He unfreezes the thinnest part of the ice statue so you can get contact to his body. And he does it quickly enough where you're probably coming upon the end of a minute.
So I can get to the body and cast Revivify. Alright, Nikoman's going to cast Revivify on Fenric.
We had Revivify? I didn't think any of us actually had that. Off the top of my head, I forgot.
Okay, do you have the diamond in your...
Yeah. Derek stole a diamond. He stole 2 diamonds from me. One of them was big enough.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, he did.
You've done it
No.
before.
I stole a diamond Specifically, I said a diamond worth 100 gold because I thought it was 100, not 300.
And
I
then
never stole a diamond for 300.
afterwards, you went out and got one for 300. Yeah. I've got both in my inventory.
We specifically noted it down.
Yeah.
You did it right the second time.
Or did I buy one then?
Maybe.
I forget.
Problem for later. All we know is you have it for sure. You hold on to the diamond with one hand. What does Revivify look like as you cast it?
Niekman reaches out with a diamond, pushes it to skin for Fenric, and it slowly, almost imperceptibly, gets brighter, and then brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter, faster, until it's basically like a flash bomb goes off in here, and the diamond is gone after, as it's cast, if it's successful.
Let's see, shall we? I am going to have Niekman, as you're casting the spell, what are you thinking of to try and call Fenric's departed soul back to his body?
Just that Fenric enjoyed, just thinking about all the things Fenric enjoyed selling and bartering and haggling. And Niekaman never cared about the money, but he loved making Fenric, or at least giving Fenric the opportunity to be happy to do that. And that's what Niekaman is thinking about as he's casting this spell.
Now, is anybody else willing to give us a little insight into what or how your character might help? It is a process. You notice that it takes time for the diamond to sort of seep into his skin and start to heat up, and there is this like you can feel the magic in the air as Niekman here is fighting on the veil of life and death. Even Rumi is quiet, silent, and trying to lend his strength through what arcane magic he knows. And you see a little golden ball of light that could maybe be Fenric's soul. It's hard to tell if you're seeing it in reality or if you're still reeling from that flashing of the diamond before it disappears. Does anybody else want to contribute before I roll?
I guess Derek would see this all happening, realizing what is being attempted. We'll pull what's it fucking called? The Yatagan from his back and kind of like folds Fenric's hands over it and just whispers like, "We're not having someone else die."
Okay. Galen, is there anything that you feel would be appropriate? Or is anything that Galen is going through his mind, even just a little glimpse?
The flashback of losing his compatriots on the road, and while all this is going on, he's dropping all of his spell slots into cures for everybody. Hits Derek with the last 10 points of lay on hands, and then hits Fenric, Niekaman, and Arion with 3 cure wounds, 1 each.
Sort of supporting the people that are supporting this crazy ritual attempt at thwarting the natural passing of death.
Yep.
I'm going to roll something in private.
And it's a 1, and Fenric actually just dies.
It's not a 1. Fenric. Oh, I'm so tempted to just call it here and tell you guys next week. But I'm not gonna be here next week. So I won't do that. That would be
I need to
fucking evil.
know. Do I need to make a second character?
Oh
You
my
don't have
God,
one in the
Derek,
books?
I have one idea.
This is the perfect time for a raid. Welcome
Perfect,
in Dark
yeah.
Domain RPGs.
Finding out whether or not whether the revivify was successful.
Basically, the sorcerer was banished, crawled back into this realm with 1 HP. Cone of Cold did it to instant death. Already trying to revive him in time, and we're about to see whether or not it worked.
Can we
Yeah,
just
no,
appreciate
that's nice,
the
but-
series of perfect names of what's just happened here?
Yeah.
So Fenric gets killed. We're trying to bring him back. Dark Domain raids, and then Depressomancy redeems a pastor's upon.
It truly could not
Priceless.
be written better. Perfect.
Priceless.
It wasn't. No, I'm kidding. It's not that one.
Does Pressomancy redeems a posture check when Fenric is frozen and can't move from his crawling out of a mirror?
When you literally made like a life pact, like it doesn't matter what I cost, I'm gonna save my sister, even if it means my death and dies.
Yeah, the worst part about this was
It's great.
over this. Yeah, he was in this combat for 2 turns. Right. First turn, he goes in and gets hit with 31 damage from this fox librarian dude.
It's not a fox.
Hyena.
Jackal.
Yes.
Um,
Thank you.
Sorry, Jackal. From a Jackal librarian guy. Next turn, he gets. That same turn he gets banished into a mirror dimension. I managed to get out, crawl out of my way just in time for him to be at the very edge of a 60-foot range cone of cold. So he crawls out, looks up, gets blizzarded through the face. I have 45 total HP as Fenric. I had
Guess
1
what I rolled?
HP crawling out of the mirror. She hit the cone of cold with 48 damage. So clears it by 2.
The dice tell the story, right? And
It-
speaking of the dice, let us finish this because I want to hold you in suspense. Fenric, you are floating on the edge of the Gaib, between life and death itself. As you're floating, you're thinking of your family. The last moment you met Selby, that freezing cold. You're warm. You're perfect. You're comfortable heading into whatever awaits beyond. And then you feel a calling. You feel the pull of Nikomand. His memories flash through your perception. The bartering, the trading, the joy he felt bringing you joy in doing what you do. You feel Derek's grief at having lost Hakim and not wanting to lose another friend. You feel in your hand the Yatagan of Hakim, the only item left from him. And you feel the support of Galen just enveloping you. And your soul slowly drifts down as time sort of stands still for a second. This mode of light enters back into your still mostly frozen body. Only part of your head and your face are melted at this point. And you breathe in, and the sharpness of the pain, the biting cold, tell you you're alive. Most of your body is still frozen solid, but you take a deep breath. It's painful, and you see Nikomand right in front of you, and you immediately start shivering. But you are alive.
think
Once again,
from
just barely.
think Yeah, Frederick's really good at that, just barely. But
You're telling me.
from process of the revivify, I can't think of any other way. But when the diamond is being consumed by the spell, the magic, the gaib going on, that it in the process fuses into those crystalline scars around his face and almost like it expands on them as the magic of that diamond itself becomes a part of him now, as it's the defibrillator bringing him back to life, and it supercharges the gem as it sends its golden pulse throughout him to wake up his body.
The ice sort of cracks around enough for you to fall out of that frozen cocoon that you were in onto the floor, into the waiting arms of your friends. Your body's still frozen, like shivering, like on the edge of frostbite kind of situation, but you can move and you feel the warmth of your friend's hands. It's almost excruciating. And you look into the eyes of Rumi, who look like you just witnessed something close to a miracle, and you look into your friend's eyes, and as you sit there, the doors behind you creak open, revealing the inside of the library that at this point has cost a lot for you to find. And I think with that, I'm going to end that session here before you turn to arson.
Just real quick before we end it. Like when Derek sees like life coming back and Fenric opens his eyes, he's gonna reach down and like hold his head with both hands and just quietly say, "Let's not tell your mom about this."
Oh god,
Wow.
that's right.
He just shakes his head, just nods his head, like there's no energy for words right now. It's just
because if we keep running the joke that Derek is the party dad, then he's gonna go with the most dad joke ever of "Don't tell mom."
Don't tell your mom. Tell your mom you almost died.
Again.
What a perfect ending.
yeah. This is again because like the first time was a while
Off a
ago.
cliff.
There was yeah, no, I thought he almost got killed before that. No, but then there was the literal got knocked unconscious by a falling boulder and then sent
Fell off
80
a cliff.
feet down a cliff, which magic and sorcery
Oh, great.
barely pulled his way through. Now he's coming back to what his like third time near death, and I'm imagining
gets
death
higher
is
every
just
single
like,
time. Just
yeah,
so
it's
you
like
know.
There's just a skeletal face and a hooded, a deep hood. It just peeks around the corner and just almost had him.
I'll get you this time.
But yes, you have escaped death once again. I rolled a 17 with a +2 from your friends. That's a 19. The DC, I think, was, since you've done twice, it was a 12, I think.
Yeah, I
and
completely
next time it'll be a
forgot
13.
that- yeah, I completely forgot that anybody actually had Revivify. I was like, no, Fenric finally died, and I am looking through classes. So I'm trying to get a better idea for my second character because, yeah,
I mean, we're at the tail end of the campaign here, so I mean, I'm no longer pulling punches. Thank you to everybody who has rated us. This has been Quest and Dress Herald of Rain campaign. We stream 2 times a week. On Wednesdays, we have our Never Chosen campaign where Shock's other character died 2 weeks ago. Stop killing your characters, man. God. Anyways, yeah, that's
Don't
more
do
of a
80
Warhammer fantasy setting.
yeah, don't do like what 79 damage to a guy who only has 45 total.
did a whoopsie. I wanted to give you guys something challenging, and he's guarding an ancient secret tomb of knowledge. You should have expected this. And prepared for it accordingly. Other than that, thank you for the follows. I hope you all had a good time. Raiders, thank you to Rorschach Attack and to Dark Domain RPGs. Shout outs to you guys. While you look for a raid, Tobias, I'm going to tell you guys that we're currently raising money for Extra Life. If you look down here, we just hit 420, blaze it. Thank you to Anonymous for the donation. We have 75 more days where we're raising money for the children of Mac Children's Hospital in Hamilton, Ontario. All the money goes to a good cause, procedures, and anything else the kids might need, all through Extra Life. We don't touch a cent of it. So if you have a little bit extra and you'd like to give it to a good cause, you can also use those contributions to give whatever party or character you like boons or banes, or create an NPC named after your favorite snack. World's your oyster. You let us know. We will be back on Wednesday for Rise of the Everchosen. You can also catch the rest of us. Azure does TikToks, and Springer makes knives. He's a blacksmith in real life, not just Santa Claus. So if you like customized items and you want to support like a small time blacksmith, go ahead and check out his Instagram. And you can find Jensen and I at another channel called Crit Crafters, where I play an elf in Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay. Jensen does. Who do you play, Christos, in Odyssey of the Dragon
Christos
Lords?
and Odyssey of the Dragon Lords. Yep.
There you go. There you go.
Every Wednesday.
All sorts of different content, lots of different things. Thank you all for joining us. Do we have a raid, my guy?
I think
I'm just gonna bounce real quick because I have to get up at stupid
Go ahead.
early.
Go for it.
oh shoot, just lost it. We are gonna raid 0 XP official.
Okay, let's
We
go ahead. I don't
rated
think
them
we've done
before?
Sounds
Have we?
good, yeah.
Sweet.
Cool.
Go say hi, tell them who sent you, and have a good day.
Yep.
Hope you had fun.
That was fun killing
oh, it
Fenric.
was a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Keep your squishy safe. Nice.
Yeah, I am definitely